A Pizzeria owner sees people eating from the dumpsters and offers them free food. Quote, nobody deserves that. I'm going to read into this story from today, you guys. It says that I can't sit in a building full of food and watch somebody starve in my parking lot, says Pizza Man owner Chris Kolstad. There's a lot of people out there who are struggling to make ends meet, who are struggling to get by. Some people who have absolutely nothing. And people will go through garbage cans to try and just have something so they can survive for another day. And this owner, rather than, because there are unfortunately some owners out there who would just try and shoo them away. This owner sees that this person needs help and offers them food to give them something. And that kind of thing shows that you have a soul, that you have morals, that you understand that not everybody has the lifestyle that you have. There are lots of people out there for all sorts of reasons are in the situation they're in, and it shows you are a good person more than anything. And that it's not about like for that moment. It's not always about business, finances, money. Sometimes it's just like just about doing what's right, and that's exactly what I see from here. So, and I generally hope that this pizzeria owner gets more customers as a direct result to show that, hey, this isn't just another pizza place. This is actually somebody who has actually who is a good person as well. Chris Kolstad has been seeing people fishing out food from the dumpster behind his pizza shop before, but recently he realised it was becoming more frequent. So on the 29th of July, he took to Facebook to make it a public plea. Please do not eat out my dumpster, wrote Kolstad, the owner of the Pizza Man in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. Nobody deserves that. If you are that desperate, please come and ask. If you are too embarrassed to ask, please find a way to call us and ask if there's any way we can leave small pizza outside back door or something. You don't even have to see us, he continued. If you are the ones doing so, please leave me a note and we'll be willing to find a way to leave any extras or mistakes out back so you have something to eat without going through the trash. Stirred by Kolstad's act of compassion, people and businesses in the area like food truck Nosy Grill offered to help. After the post went viral, Kolstad posted a donation link, and by August the 30th, he raised over $3,000. Minnesota's news channel WCCO first reported the story, and now over a month later, Kolstad has raised over $1,000 more. He said, pretty much from day one that I've taken ownership of the shop to nearly 6 years ago. Kolstad tells Today.com he's seeing signs of people eating from the dumpster. He said he knew it wasn't the work of animals because he found pizza boxes with empty water bowls and used napkins nearby. He had left signs out before, and then it started happening more frequently. The day he posted his offer, the cook told him that there was a woman eating garlic cheese bread out of the trash in front of the store. You're sitting outside, you've got nothing to eat, and somebody's willing to hand you something hot and fresh as opposed to straight out of the trash, he says. I imagine that makes a pretty big difference in your day. One of the recipients of donations from Kolstad and Pizza Man was Southern Anconia Community Assistance, the SACA, a non-profit food shelf also located in Columbian Heights, which has assisted the community northeast Minneapolis and surrounding areas for nearly 50 years. Wow. The organisation said it has seen a 52% increase in the number of people it's helped in the area since 2020 and 2024 alone. SACA broke a record by serving 68,106 people in 26,000 families, with 35% of those people being children, and expects to break its own record in 2025. The demand for SACA service has increased every year since 2010, and it shows no signs of slowing down. So Dave Rolvo, SACA's co-director, tells Today.com. With food costs on the rise, it's more important than ever to support local food shelters like SACA. So here you can see an anonymous note was left from one of the homeless people, just to say how much it meant to them. Here, and don't worry, my writing is just as terrible there. Hopefully, it's got. It says, "Pizza Man, I wanted to personally thank you. We are a something family going through two happily times, and I sent a message on Facebook asking for a little help. You responded right away, told me that you would get me taken care of. That was the last night of a closing and freezing. I'm heading your way to get food for myself and family. What you guys doing is amazing, and so many of us are struggling. This is an act of kindness from you and to our family is so appreciated. Thank you." Since Collar's post went viral, he said he's helped close to 100 individuals facing food insecurity with his offer. On the 3rd of August, one member of a large family wrote a note thanking the shop for anonymously helping out where the family needed. This is why we do what we do, Costa captured the post. Costa said he'd been very fortunate to never have experienced food insecurity, but he's been around and worked with people who have. And that's why he said, I can't sit in a building full of food and watch somebody starve in my parking lot. And fair play to him. Again, it's very, very hard for some people with to be able to do that, because there are of course financial costs to that for people to give up to, but it shows, like, putting that aside, no, the morals and the human kindness, that's what this person has, and fair play to him. And I hope more people go through the door and spend their money in that pizza parlor as a result of his generosity. I really sincerely mean that, because it's people like that, it's businesses, it's business owners like that who deserve really to get the customers through the door, deserve to get the money, because they're willing to sacrifice their own profits and margins to help the needy in society there, and should be well commended for in doing so. But what do you guys make of this story? What do you guys make of it? Let me know your thoughts and more down in the comment section below. If you found this story uplifting in any way, please hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Share this across social media. Subscribe if you haven't to already. And do check out the Good News, Good Vibes playlist as well. So thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to catch you all very, very soon.